To the channel, this is Oblivion. We're here for the Legendary Shez summoning session. Before we talk about this banner, we actually just got a gift from Black Knight because he is the best Santa. We got 9 summoning tickets. So we got 3 for this legendary banner, we got 3 for this rerun, and then 3 for this rerun as well, which is amazing. So let's talk about the banner a little bit, and then we're going to do all these free pulls. So let's start here, I guess. So my goals for the legendary banner are I want Satyr merges and Ninian merges, and I would like 1 Shez. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, everything else would be nice to get, but it's not that big of a deal. On this banner, I think we go for a Winter Lysithea. I was kind of like surprised we didn't get anything for Christmas, because usually they give us something. But they just like waited till the literally last second to announce it, like as it was coming out. Oh, it's Dwyer. Nice. I actually don't have him, so that's 40 infantry tickets, which is infantry flowers, which is really nice. Awesome. Plus attack. I think that's a good idea. Get her back out here. I don't actually have Mirabilis either. Do I have Winterman? I don't even know. But I'm going to keep going for Winter Lysithea because merges on her would be very nice. I use her on A or D sometimes when I'm doing with the Cav line, so it's always nice to be able to pick up more of her. So, also, we just got the announcement of the new Resplendent skin for Gordon, which is completely out of left field. That is not a character I ever imagined would get a Resplendent skin, even though he is like Gen 1. I just didn't expect him to get it. Okay, now we're in a predicament. So we have green on Archer or red for Manuelo. I think we'll go for red here. I wouldn't mind picking up a Manuelo. It'd be nice. But it's always nice to get tickets. I love tickets. We actually got orb packs too. There's an orb pack for some infantry flowers. Hey, it's Ashley Manuela. Nice. She looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Whoever did this art, they did an amazing job. There she is. Plus speed. Good IV. Okay, let's back out here. Okay, we got 1 more ticket. See if we can get Lysithea. Nope. Okay. Let's go for Mirabilis, because I don't actually have Mirabilis. So I wouldn't mind picking her up. But yeah, other than that, what else is there to discuss? We're mostly going to do some questions while we're summoning, I guess. I guess we can talk about Shez's stat line a bit, because that also got data mined. So Shez, let's go here. Oh gosh, what do you pick here? Either Bernie or Altina, I think. Oh, I guess we're going for Altina. There's no green. So Shez's stat line is 40 HP, 43 attack, 44 speed, 31 defense, 25 resistance with a super boon in speed. So, or super boon in attack, I'm sorry. So she's actually going to be, you know, pretty offensively powerful. She's not going to pull like a legendary Sheeta where she has like abysmal attack. Or was it legendary, or it was like baby Sheeta, I guess. Kind of want to go for green because I really would like 1 more Winter Bernie to like save blessings. But there's Altina, and it's Altina, and I love Altina. It's kind of hard to deny her. Guess we'll go for red. I can't resist Altina. Anyway, so Shez's stat line does look very solid. So at least she has that going for her. She does have some other interesting things about her though. Like, I was thinking about it more, and her weapon doesn't give stats, right? Here's the +5 speed, which normally would be +3, so it's like 2 more than normal. But it doesn't give other stats. Like typically a weapon nowadays has like the Omni +5, right? You get +5 to all stats. Or it has like +6 attack and speed, right? And she doesn't have that in her weapon, so she's actually losing even more might. On top of her weapon only being 8 might instead of 14. So that's like -12 attack, which is a lot of attack to be missing. Even with an effective weapon, like losing 12 attack is really big, because that's what, you know, effective damage scales off. Let's back out. We got 1 more ticket. Can we get anything out of this banner? Can we get an Altina? Yeah, so I'm actually, I don't know. I think Shez is going to be good. I'm just not so I'm not so convinced she's going to be like amazing yet. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to try her out, obviously, but she has a lot of things like kind of going, like undercover going bad for her, I guess. Some small things you might not consider. Anyway, so here's the Shez banner. We're going for Satyr and Ninian merges, and then obviously we want to get 1 Shez because I want to try her out. Other than that, I wouldn't mind like picking up like a Crom merge would be fine, or actually maybe Fodder even. And then colorless will be our 3rd color. Red will be last, just because I really don't need merges on any of the red units. Okay, so for this, I think we'll do the full circle just because it's the first circle. It's only 15 orbs, so that's fine. But we'll keep going from there. Yeah, overall, my impression of Shez is that she'll be a very solid nuke. I'm just interested to see where she ends up like being used in the meta. But I guess we just start answering some questions, or might as well, right? So I got a ton of questions. We'll see how many we can get through. This first question is going to be from Yoder6162. What of the 2 male and female units do you want to win Choose Your Legend 7? Mine are Male Robin, Male Shez, Alencia, and Azura. And we also got this question from Rory Kim 947 and Bio Troy. So when it comes to CYL, who do I think is going to win? I'm hoping Felix, and I think like Male Robin might win. So like Felix, Male Robin, and then, oh, let's go! First question brought the luck. Thank you so much. Wow, that is great turnaround. What is the plus attack too? That's a very good IV. That's our second best IV. Actually, wait, what did I put? Let's put it there. Oh my gosh, so we don't really need to summon on blues anymore now. We can just kind of focus greens. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm confused now. I didn't expect to get her on the first circle. That's nuts. Thank you so much for the luck, guys. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so back to CYL. I think Felix can win, right? That's who I think can win. I think Male Robin can win as well. And then when it comes to the female side, I think like Azura, Bernadetta could win. Female Corrin maybe even. She just got an ult though. I think that's the problem with female Corrin. She always gets an ult at the end of the year. And so everybody's like, well, we don't really need another one this soon. So they don't vote for her. Or she still gets a lot of votes. She usually comes in like 4th or 5th. So who knows? Maybe this year she'll take it out. And there's always the chance that the engaged units get added and then people vote for them even though they don't know who they are yet, which is kind of annoying, but we'll see what happens there. When it comes to who I want to win CYL, right? If I could choose all 4 CYL winners and have everybody in the community mad at me, I would choose Felix for to win the thing, right, for male side, and then I would choose Zelgius for 2nd place. I would choose Petra, and I would choose Alencia for the female side. Do I think that will happen? Probably not. Unfortunately, right? The thing is, like, Felix has a solid chance, I'd say. Zelgius and Alencia are pretty lower down, right? They're like high up, but not high enough to actually win. Same with Petra. So I don't really see that happening anytime soon. And especially with Engage coming out, I feel like Engage, if it doesn't actually get to be voted on this year, then I think we'll just keep doing blues too. To be a little bit more orb efficient. Probably just focus greens though. I'm not sure. So I really don't need 2 Shezes. But yeah, I could see Engage like just sweeping for like 1 or 2 years after this, essentially. So I expect like Aleer will like definitely win when they get the chance, and then probably some of the other main characters as well. So yeah, I think like after this year, probably Engage like wipes the floor next year and the year after. So it's kind of like the last chance to get some of our other favorites in, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We still have tickets. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do the greens. I guess we'll do blues a little bit more. I don't know. Do I really need anything else though? Like I kind of want the Crom fodder to put it on like maybe Cordelia, Duo Cordelia. That'd be kind of nice. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, those are who I want to win. Let's move on to the next question. Let's go to King Draco 136, and they want to know if you could add a legendary or mythic into the game, who would it be and what would their kit be? Okay, so for a legendary, I obviously want legendary Alencia. I have wanted legendary Alencia for a very long time. I do think she's coming. I just think it's a matter of time until she shows up, right? Like I don't think it's that far off. Probably like 3 or 4 months, probably, I'd say. Okay, we're gonna back out. We're gonna try to snipe greens mostly, because the Satyr and Ninian merges would do like wonders, while the blue is like good but not amazing. Once we got, you know, Shez, we don't really need any more than that. Anyway, so yeah, I would do a legendary Alencia, and I would have her have a dual phase Brave Staff that granted attack and speed +6 like normal, right? Like those are just the offensive stats she gets. But it would have Wrathful and Dazzling built into it. Have both of them. So her B slot would be open to run real skills like Traces or whatever else, right? And she'd be a flyer. She'd be a flying staff unit with a brave weapon. And then she would introduce a new inheritable offensive special for staff heroes. So that way they could actually do damage. That would be amazing. And they could also score better, so you could actually use them in arena. That'd be so cool. And then her preference skill would be an assist that heals people, but it also dances them. Yeah, so it would be like a restore plus staff, but it dances you as well. I guess we do blue here. Yeah, so she'd be completely stupid and broken probably, but that's like my dream build for Alencia. I want her to be the first legendary staff we get, and her to just be amazing, right? I think that would be awesome. It would make her like really good at support, and she'd be really good offensively. Like that'd be really cool. Make healers actually good again, because they have definitely been in the slump this year. Probably like the past 2 years, really. It's been a minute since we've gotten like a dancer or a healer who can actually like do some damage. I think it's like been since like, well, obviously Elamine, but other than Elamine, like maybe Baby La Rochelle's like the real last offensive dancer we had. When it comes to Mythics, I would pick probably Mythic Athos. I can also see like Mythic Nurgle or Mythic Formortis, right? I would like all three of those. Odin looks so good in his art. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I would pick probably Mythic Athos. I would want him to be a colorless tome. And what his weapon would do is it would pre-charge his special on turn 1. And then whenever his special procs, it's like whenever it deals damage, he would globally reduce the cooldown of all of his allies by 1. And so what you could do is you could have Athos, right? And he could like have his special, he could hit somebody really hard and kill them. And then he would charge everybody else's specials on his teams. So he could like be a special, like it'd be like a more active role in charging specials, unlike something like, you know, Infantry Pulse or something where it just happens at the beginning of the turn. It's more about having Athos go into combat and like really blow people up. And then his preference special would be like Omega Flare. It would like ignore damage reduction, and when it procs, if he kills somebody with it, it recharges his special so that he can keep like spamming his own specials essentially. So that way he can like spam his specials while charging up everybody else's. It would probably be broken, but it'd be really, really cool. And the animation would be amazing, I bet. I really hope one day we do get Athos in the game, because it's been way overdue. Okay, let's do another question. This one's going to be from 3 people, because it's a very similar question. It's going to be from Mellow Marianne, Franco Von Regan, Brandless at preparing for Winter Altina. And the question essentially is, what are your predictions, expectations for both the new heroes, the New Year's banner, and Desert Special banner coming up? I think I'm back out here. And Franco Von Regan said the same thing, but they said, I would love an Elmira banner with Claude, but Harmonic Duo Desert Ike would be pretty sweet too. That would be sweet. And Brandless thinks that Asker Emblem Duo would be adorable. I also agree. That would also be awesome. So when it comes to New Year's, I think we will get original characters, right? We're going to get those heroes OCs. I could see Asker and Emblem maybe getting a duo. That's possible. It could also be like Asker and Ash or like something like that, right? I expect it's going to be all the newer OCs. Maybe we'll get an Ash ult. Maybe we get Elm here, right? We get New Year's Elm. I don't know. Something like that. That's what I expect for New Year's. If they do Asker and Asker and Embla, I think Asker will be the main character, and like he'll have some kind of Embla-esque effect attached to him, and I bet he'll be really, really strong, right? Because if he has open domain like base Asker does, then he's gonna be like immediately meta, because that assist skill is so like powerful. Like it's like every SD team. So duo Asker would be really, really scary and good. When it comes to the desert banner, if we do get a desert banner, because there's always a chance they swap it up again, right? Just like the pirate banner, and they screwed me over. So if we do a desert banner, I could see like getting Stefan finally, right? Maybe a desert Stefan. That's where you get him in Telius, right? So that'd be a great place to pick him up. And then maybe we get like duo Rayson and Raphael. That would be amazing. I would love that so much. That would immediately break the bank. And then maybe like a Hawkeye ult. We haven't had a Hawkeye ult ever, and he's like a desert dweller, right? So it's like maybe something like that. There's like other characters as well, but I think those were the characters I would really love to see on like another desert banner. And then we could have like, you know, Hatari Nyla with a Hatari Raphael. That'd be so cool. Our percentage is getting very high. I just noticed that. I was so happy about the early Shez. I completely forgot about after this. We're at 10%. Oh my god. Oof, that's bad. Okay, we need to break this pity. Please give me something already. Jeez. I'm very happy with the Shez, but I would like something else though. Okay, so let's do another question. Do I want to do the blues? I don't think so. I'll do one back out. Please. Seder or Ninian. Seder or Ninian. Our next question is going to be Theron, from Theron the Average Gamer, who's also a FateTuber. Definitely go check out their content if you haven't. And they want to know who are the top 3 Fire Emblem characters you want to see added to Fire Emblem Heroes. Best of luck on your pools. Thank you. So for me, the top 3 characters I want are Athos, Nurgle, and Stefan. So some of the heroes I was already discussing, essentially. I think it's kind of crazy that Nurgle, who was the main villain of our very first Western Fire Emblem game, is not in Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, that's absurd to me, right? And like Athos is like super powerful, like, and amazing, and has a major role in Fire Emblem 7. So like, why is he not in the game, right? I can see why Stefan maybe, but he's also very popular, so he should definitely be in the game also. I'm hoping he gets some beast synergy. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I think it has to be this year, right? Like, we're going on year 6 or 7 now. I can't remember. Oh my god, go away, Libra. Like, it's time for Athos and Nurgle and Stefan to get in the game. So hopefully they show up. Oh man, this banner started off really strong and then kind of fell off there. I guess like when I started typing greens, the game didn't appreciate that. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Wow. Okay, let's do another question. Hopefully this question can bring us some luck. This one's gonna be from blank blank 6214, and they want to know, who do you think will be on the first Engage banner aside from male, female, Alir? I haven't like been paying attention to Engage news like super hard because like I kind of felt like they were spoiling a little bit too much for me. Like, I kind of wanted a little bit more of a surprise. But I'm pretty sure like Vander, Freyam, and Kram, I think their names are, like the older Jagan character and then the 2 twins. I could see them being on the first banner because they seem to be like the more introductory heroes in Engage. And I could see future banners like being more focused around the different countries and like their retainers. Yes! Let's go! Oh, okay. That's awesome. Very happy with Ninian. We are at a very high percent. And so I'm actually going to pull the rest of this circle, even though maybe I shouldn't, but I'm at 10.5, so like I need to get something else out of this. Give me like a cell, give me anything. I'll take whatever. Just give me something. That's a Roy, not that. Okay. I already have a plus 10 Roy. But yeah, I think the Engage banner, the first one, will definitely just like be the introductory characters. And then eventually I see like the other countries' characters getting in, the villains, and then I know for sure at some point they're going to introduce like Alir with like Marth and like all the other characters with their different emblems, right? There's just no way that's not going to happen. That's like asking for ults. So that will absolutely happen eventually. I don't know when that will happen, but maybe it takes a year. Maybe it happens halfway through the year, but it will definitely happen eventually. And I guess the cool thing is like the DLC did confirm Dimitri. So Dimitri, Ike, I'll be pretty happy with those if those show up. Okay, let's keep going. Finally got a Ninian. Broke our pity. See if we can get anything else before we hit Spark, because we're almost there. Let's do another question from Luke. What are your favorite OSTs and other RPGs that are your favorite? Mine is Tales of the Abyss, along with Trails of Cold Steel series and Sky. And by the way, if you ever get the time, you should play the Trails of series. I feel like you'll like them. I've never heard of the Trails of series, so I'll have to look into that. When it comes to OSTs, there are a lot of video game OSTs I love. As you might notice, I put a lot of different type of music in the background for my videos because I just love it. I love a lot of game music. Some of my favorites, I like Karma from Tales of the Abyss. That's a really, really good song. When it comes to like full OSTs, I like Final Fantasy VII a lot. Final Fantasy VII has like amazing music. Oh my gosh. If I could put that into videos, it would be in so many videos, but they immediately get copyright struck, so I can't do that. Also, like Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy XIV, all of Final Fantasy have really, really good music. Genshin Impact has like a banger OST. Oh my gosh. Whoever does the Genshin Impact OST, I think it's like Whoop. I don't want to say the wrong name. It's like, I think I know his name, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say it. But the Genshin OST is like top tier phenomenal. Like the music is just so good. I don't know, like, whoever does that music is god tier musician. I was Raphael. I thought he was Nidian for a second. Chrono Trigger also has a really amazing OST. Love the Chrono Trigger OST. And then, of course, Zelda. Zelda OST is, like, timeless. It's so good. So, yeah, there's so many good game OSTs, though. Like, so many are, like, slept on, too. Like, I need to get more of them so I can put them more into my videos. And then, obviously, Fire Emblem OSTs I always put into because they're really good. I think the Three Hopes OST is, like, fire. Like, whoever did that one, like, really stepped up their game. Okay, let's do another question. This one's gonna be from Poe. Maybe a spicy question, but what was the unit you liked the least this year on Faye? Also, good luck on your summons. Thank you. That's the wrong Shez. My least favorite unit of the entire game, or of the entire year, I should say, is gonna be female, or not female, but oh my gosh. Ascended Young Tiki. That's who it's going to be. I hate Ascended Young Tiki. I know people probably aren't very surprised, but the reason why I hate her isn't because it's Young Tiki. I actually don't dislike Young Tiki. I hate that they made Brave Tiki and then 2 months later put out Ascended Tiki, and she's just pretty much better in most ways, right? Like, she's fast. She has like the AoE damage reduction. She has like the pre-charging thing. Like, do I want to do any of these? I'll do the blue. See if we get anything here. But yeah, I Ascended Young Tiki like kind of annoys me, to be honest. And I know a lot of people don't feel the same way. A lot of people just love Young Tiki, but like, to me, it was kind of like a slap in the face. So I'm gonna definitely choose her. Okay, we are now at the Spark. The question is, who do we Spark here? Right, there are very good options. The Spanner's actually like very stacked, right? I think I have to go with Satyr though. Like, Ninian would be cool, but I'm not close enough on Ninian merges for it to matter. Like, I think she's like +2 now, so like I would need 8 more merges for Arena. And honestly, I don't really want to invest into Arena. Screw Arena. Like, always why I'd want to merge up Ninian is because it's Ninian. I don't really need another female Shez. I think the one is good enough. So yeah, let's go with Satyr. She's +5, I think, right now. So this will be +6. So we're getting closer to +10. And then maybe I can finish her on the next banner or the banner after that, considering who she shares with, right? There she is. Satyr is so broken. Like, if you're on that train of people who think Satyr isn't that great, you are on the wrong train. I can promise you that. This unit is so absurdly stupid. She is good on like every single Ether Raid strategy on Astra, right? In Summoner Duels, it's kind of more questionable. It depends on the map. But this unit is so good. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, that's going to be our summoning session. It went decently well. We got the units we actually wanted. The pity did get a bit high, but I'm kind of fine with that because we got what we wanted out of it. So it's all good. But now I'd love to hear from you. How did your summoning session go if you did summon on this banner? And who are you summoning for? Were you trying to get Legendary Shez? Or maybe you're going for one of the CYL units? Or maybe you have excellent taste and you are going for Legendary Ninian. Either way, I'd love to hear about your summons down below, so make sure to drop a comment. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. This has been Oblivion. I'll catch you all later.